Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the 2020 video game collection video. Now I do one of these at the beginning of every year, just kind of show what kind of games I have in my collection. This year I'm going to show just like I did last year, just the physical copies of games I have. I've started digitally downloading games, most of those are digitally downloaded, but I'm just going to show you the physical copies I have. There's not going to be as many as there was last year. I sold most of my retro games. This video will be a little bit lengthy because I'm going to talk about some of the games in the collection as well, so if you're one of those people who doesn't like long videos, this definitely is not for you. With that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it. Alright, first up, these are all the retro games. Now, I don't have any of these consoles anymore, so I have no way of playing these games. First up, we have Joe Montana Football 94. This is the first football game I ever played. NBA Live 95, my favorite basketball game ever. F15, Strike Eagle 2. And we have Super Street Fighter 2. Awesome, awesome game. PlayStation 1, we have SimCity 2000. Sim Theme Park. And WCW Nitro, which is absolutely horrible. And Super Nintendo here, we have Mega Man Z. Basically, this is Mega Man X, but instead of playing as X, you play Zero the entire time. So, those are the only retro games I have left, and I have no way of playing them. Alright, so all we have left are Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Now, this video is only going to be the physical copy games. None of it's going to be digital copies. I have tons of digitally downloaded games. But let's go ahead and start the 360. Alright, we've got our first group of 360 games here. Coming up is the Mass Effect trilogy. Awesome trilogy. Despite the ending of the very last one, I love this trilogy. Can't say enough good things about it. Got Street Fighter 4, Project Gotham Racing 4. We have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Need for Speed Undercover. What was that? Forza Motorsport 3. That's the only one I know of that has a DeLorean in it. I love racing the DeLorean. And, man, a bunch of games I don't even play anymore. Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops. I don't play any Call of Duty games anymore. I just kind of grew out of them. Just got tired of them. Black Site Area 51 and Gears of War. So that's that group. Let's look at another group. Alright, next up, Gears of War 2. We have Gears of War 3. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Resident Evil 6. Did not enjoy that one, unfortunately. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Oh boy. That one was horrible. A friend and I beat that in 3 hours. And we have Dead Space, Dead Space 2, and Dead Space 3. Dead Space is another one of my all-time favorite franchises. I still have not finished Dead Space 3. Another one of my favorite franchises, Left 4 Dead. So we got Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. We have Dead Island, which is awesome. And The Sims 3. I'm a big fan of The Sims. I always have fun playing The Sims, so I had to pick up The Sims 3. We have Batman Arkham Asylum. Awesome game. Batman Arkham City was even better. Can't say enough good things about that. We have Madden 10, Madden 25. I've actually stopped playing Madden because it seems like it's just the same thing every single year. It just has updated rosters. There's nothing different. NCAA Football 14. This was the last NCAA football game they made, and if I ever get the itch to play a football game, this is the one I go to. We have Fallout 3, which was the first Fallout game I ever played. We have Saints Row the Third. I like Part 3 and Part 4 better than the first two, but that's just me. Grand Theft Auto 4, which was a complete waste of money. I've outgrown Grand Theft Auto. I'm to the point now where I think the whole franchise is just stupid. Just my opinion. We have Just Cause, Crackdown 2, which The less said, the better. And Final Fantasy 13 2. I have not finished this. I don't even think I've started this one yet. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, but I have not started this one yet. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy 8, so when I'm done, I think I'm going to give this one a shot. Alright, we have Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. I have not finished this one either. Definitely looking forward to starting that one. Red Dead Redemption. I quit playing this because I could not control the horses, man. Something about riding the horses I just couldn't do. And we have another awesome franchise, Dead Rising. So we have Dead Rising, Dead Rising 2. We have Duke Nukem Forever, which I never finished because I got to a point in the game where I ran out of ammo and there were no ammo pickups and I needed to kill some aliens to advance, so I was just stuck. So I never finished it. And we have Splatterhouse, which, gosh, I haven't played that in years. We have a really awesome game here, Tomb Raider. It's the, I guess you can call it a remake, but it was awesome. Had Homefront. Superman Returns, which I'll be honest with you, the only thing I play this game for is just to fly around as Superman, destroy everything, pick up cars, just cause havoc. We have Port Royale 3, which I think is really fun. It's kind of an economy boosting game, economy building game, trading game. If you're into that kind of stuff, Port Royale 3 is for you. We have Crysis 2, Halo 3. My brother gave me Halo 3. I'm not a fan of the Halo franchise. I just never really got into it. Alright, we have Halo Reach. I've never bothered to play it. That's another one my brother gave to me. Like I said, I've just never gotten into the Halo franchise. Medal of Honor, Falling Skies, I love the show, hated the game. Bioshock Infinite, Far Cry 2, NBA 2K14. I think someone must have gave that to me because I sure don't remember buying it. We have Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, Defiance, Dante's Inferno, Singularity, Rage, and Borderlands. I love the first Borderlands. And we have Borderlands 2. That's another one I have not finished. Jurassic Park the game, which I have a lot of fun with. Top Gun Hardlock, man. Frustrating is not the word for this game. Fight Night Champion, Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, and Unreal Tournament 3. So that's actually it for the Xbox 360 games. Next up, we'll take a look at the Xbox One games. Alright, to begin the Xbox One collection, first up we have Evolve, which truly redefines the word awful. I paid full price for this game when it first came out, and I regret that decision to this day. We have Forza Horizon 3, my favorite of the Forza Horizon games. We have Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. This one focuses more on exploration, puts exploration over action, but it's still really fun. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That is the last Call of Duty game I've ever played. Like I said, I've just outgrown it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yes, it's real. It really is for the Xbox One. I don't know why, but I put a video out 2 years ago, just a little bit of gameplay footage, and nobody believes it's real. Here it is. Xbox One, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yes, it's real. No, I do not know why it's not in the Microsoft Store. You'll have to ask them. Man. Alien Isolation, excellent, excellent game. We have Shadow of Mordor. This is Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Rise of the Tomb Raider. This new batch of Tomb Raider games are just awesome. I mean, I can't say enough good things about them. We have this Saints Row 4 and Gat Out of Hell. Gat Out of Hell sucked ass. We have Dying Light, another awesome zombie, I guess we'll call it a zombie game. And we have State of Decay. Alright, we have Mad Max, which I think is severely underrated. Mortal Kombat X. NASCAR Heat 2. I wanted to enjoy this game, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just my copy or if it was a problem with the game itself, but my screen would freeze. And then when it would go back to normal, it's like the gameplay was going even though the screen was frozen, and it was like a rubber band effect. I'd be further up the track in the wall or something, and it kept doing that every single race, so I can't even play it. Then we have Arkham Knight, Transformers Devastation with that awesome 80s rock soundtrack. We have Fallout 4. We have Fallout 76, which I just uninstalled it. I never finished it. It had too many bugs going on with it. Just Cause 3. Sea of Thieves, which I need to pick up again because I bought it when it first came out and there was absolutely nothing to do. We have the Resident Evil Origins collection. That's Resident Evil 0 and the first Resident Evil. The Resident Evil 2 remake, which is fantastic. Resident Evil 4. Alright, we've got Resident Evil 5. I have not finished Resident Evil 5. I've gotten to where you fight Wesker in the volcano, and I just can't get through it. We have... Oh, hello. We've got Tiger sitting in the... Tiger! What are you doing, buddy? Give me a minute. Let's find Tiger another spot. Okay. Well, that was fun. Next up, we have Resident Evil 7. I have not finished this one either. I'm actually still at the very beginning, so I need to go through that and finish that one. Resident Evil Revelations, have not finished that one either. We have Resident Evil Revelations 2. I did finish that one, however. And we've got the Dead Island Definitive Collection. It's Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. Dead Island was awesome. Dead Island Riptide just... it was horrible. And we have Dead Rising 3. We have 2 copies of Dead Rising 4. One of them my brother gave to me. He was getting rid of all his games. And I just couldn't see it going to waste, so... 2 copies of Dead Rising 4. We have Far Cry 4. 2 copies of Doom. Once again, he was getting rid of his games, so... didn't want it to go to waste. I have not finished that version of Doom yet. Halo 5, another one of the games he gave me. I haven't even started it. I haven't even played it. Like I said, I'm just not into the Halo franchise at all. We've got the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. We have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I'll be honest, this is the only Assassin's Creed game I've ever played. And the only reason I played is because I love plundering the ships. The stealth and on land stuff, I couldn't care less about that. I just love being on the open ocean and the ship. We have Killer Instinct Combo Breaker Pack. It was fun at first, but I prefer the Super Nintendo Killer Instinct over all the rest of them. NBA 2K16, I don't even remember buying this, so whatever. And we have Skyrim, which I have not completed. We have Final Fantasy 15. I have not finished this, but let me just say this is a beautiful, beautiful game. The landscapes in this game are absolutely freaking amazing. And we have an extra copy of Final Fantasy 15. That was one of my brother's games he was getting rid of. We have Rapala Pro Series Fishing. I know I butchered that name. I couldn't play this one either because it had the same rubber band effect as NASCAR Heat did, where the screen would freeze and then it would go back to normal, but it was like you kept moving anyway, so I can't play it. We have Watch Dogs. That's another one of the games he gave me. I haven't even bothered with it. Mass Effect Andromeda. I put in, gosh, I want to say a little over 7 hours. Bought another Xbox console because mine was messed up. And it's telling me I have to start my file all over again because I don't have some kind of DLC that I had on the original console, which I don't remember getting any DLC, so I just never bothered playing it again. It pissed me off so bad. And finally, in the Xbox One collection, we have Rise, Son of Rome, which I did finish. Awesome game. So that's going to do it for the Xbox One collection. Next up, PlayStation 4. Alright, to begin the PlayStation 4 collection, we have Friday the 13th. This is fun if you play with friends. I found that playing with random people is not fun at all because they take it way too seriously. That, and you've got little kids screaming at the top of their lungs how they want to play as Jason, so to me it's not fun playing with random people at all. We have Gravel. We have Secret of Mana. Maybe Secret of Mana, I call it Mana. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. I first played it on the Super Nintendo, and once I found out they were redoing it for the PlayStation 4 and current generation consoles, I had to get it. Then we have Godzilla, The Last of Us Remastered, which is an awesome game. Until Dawn, which is really fun. I recently finished that one. We have the Final Fantasy X and X-2 Remaster. I have not started these yet. Final Fantasy X was actually the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. So go figure. We have Ark Survival Evolved. I play on unofficial servers on that one. The official servers are just too toxic for me. We have Conan Exiles, which I haven't played in quite a while. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Jurassic World Evolution, where you can create your own park, which is freaking awesome. We have Earthfall, which I bought because from everything I read, people were saying it was just like Left 4 Dead. It was fun for about a month until you realize that nothing ever changes on it. Your AI partners are completely stupid. They're useless. They do not help out at all. All the items are in the exact same spot, and it's always the same item, so it got old really quick. We have Farming Simulator 19. Now, I know nothing about farming, but I've always loved watching videos from it. I love playing the Farming Simulator games. I always thought it would be fun to work on a farm. I mean, that's just me. I would love to do that. And Just Cause 4. Alright, so that's it for the video game collection this year. Like I said, nowhere near as much as last year. And this video was just, like I said, physical copies of the games. I've gotten to the point now where I digitally download them, so got a bunch of games on the PC from Steam. A bunch of digitally downloaded games on the Xbox and PlayStation. But yeah, that's it. I would download all these games digitally if I didn't have to pay for them all again. But like I said, man, that's going to do it for this year's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Just a little peek into my collection there. So as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have an awesome week. Y'all take care.